Boys now on the starting line, guns up.
Mate, you're a Torquay man. You're a Lawn man, but you would know that is it Scotty Tannehill at the back of that Torquay crew?
That's Scotty Tannehill at the back of this. His under-23 crew. They've the potential of this crew is enormous. They actually made the ASRL Open final in Open Men's last year, which shows they've got the speed on board. I think they've been a little bit up and down with their form, but this is their opportunity to rectify that. Punching out now, they're probably just a nose ahead. Pretty swift start from all of these crews, particularly Torquay there with the yellow top boat. Just popping over one now, taking a little bit of water, but that won't affect them at all. Wanda's going to cop it on the right-hand side. We can't see that. Oh, there we go. We can see that now. Yeah, they've got back shot.
Boom.
They're going to have to check that and get going again and get the pumps rocking as well. That's going to make it hard for them. Certainly not out of it, though.
Yeah, and it can be over in a flash here, can't it, Curra? There's 3 boats now that have cleared it.
And just off screen again to the right. Wanda have copped another one and gone back further. So they've really made it hard for themselves now. 3 boats out, clear.
Wanda, no broken gear. All rowers ready to rip. They're going to have another crack at it, but they've given them about a half a course start. They'd be praying for someone to come unstuck on the way home.
Well, we saw in the last race, Alex had to go back and swap the sweep oar, and they still nearly made it through, so it's certainly not over for Wanda here. But a lot of work to do for them. Still off screen, haven't popped into that picture there at all, so you can get an idea of how far back they are. But on screen now, in the centre, that's the Torquay crew, the Torquay Pirates, motoring out towards the can. They've settled into a really nice rhythm. The water is pretty clean out there, making it, particularly nice for the rowers to grab a bit of water and swing through on their oar.
Yeah, and again, Drew, I don't know if you'd be going flat out at this particular time if you're one of those 3 leading crews. I don't know if we can pick any form out of this as far as boat speed goes from those crews. They will just be rowing inside themselves here. No need to bust it. Save yourselves for the next one.
Torquay around, centre of screen. On the left-hand side, Northcliffe Hurricanes around in second, and then the South Curly Lamp coming around on the right. Back to the beach they go. Same scenario. We're going to have all day long. They're going to have to pick and choose here to get a clean run home. All experienced sweeps, though.
South Curly, Rob Lowry standing up the back of that boat. They've had a great campaign, the South Curly Club. Might have picked up a short course medal, mate, if my memory serves me right, on Wednesday.
Well, Donnie, you're getting on in age, but your memory's done well there.
Cheers, mate.
Your short-term memory's working. And we know it dates back to 2002.
Like it was yesterday, mate.
All right, Torquay going to come down one here on screen there, as are Currumbin on the, Northcliffe on the left-hand side. Now they're going to drop off that Northcliffe R, and as are Torquay. So they've both got a bit of a run.
And a decision to be made here. There's no waves coming up behind them. Damien Claypan, Torquay, and also the crew from Torquay. They're just moving themselves through this without a wave on the back bank. The boys from Wanda will be disappointed to see that.
Yeah, we've had a bit of a lull in the surf here. Nothing monstrous developing, which is leading to a bit of a cleaner race than we've seen previously. Torquay on screen now. Trailed, Scotty working the boys forward and back. You can see them climbing to the bow, get a little bit of weight up the front of the boat to be able to get over the top of that wave and take it all the way in. He's done that successfully.
Yeah, good skills there from the Torquay crew.
Look at him still working it.
Wow, yeah.
Bowman back and forward, back and forward.
Good
surf
practice there.
Skills.
Absolutely, good practice there for the boys as well.
Isn't tuning in right now.
And away they go. Don't know if there's much of an advantage for us having someone start in the boat, but Lawn Edge have got away clean, as all 4 boats have.
You can see the girls bobbing over one there, getting their weight on together. That's exercising some really nice rhythm and timing. The Lawn Edge as they punch out. Here we go on screen again. Up over one, grabbing and going over the back.
Good skills. Front chocks there just to lift the nose of the boat up and over the whitewash there, the Lawn Edge girls crew.
Generally, a sweep will call the rowers forward. That's right, to get the weight down the stern, the back end of the boat. Let the bows come up a little bit and just pop over the wave.
Jeff Matthews has copped one over the front there, the Lawn Girls, but so is everyone else up and down the line. They're all still in the line, all with plenty of water
Palm
in front
Beach
of them.
in a precarious position there. They're going to cop that and they're going to get slung, shot back, as
And
have Torquay
over.
Lightning. Torquay on screen there. They're doing their best to not go over. Northcott in the background sneaking out. That's a bit cheeky from the girls over on the right-hand side. We've got 2 boats through.
Scotty Tannehill squared the girls up from Torquay now. Looking to their right-hand side, we've got Palm Beach upside down. Now's not the time to panic.
Oh, this is a rough break for Palm Beach, who have had a cracking season, as we said, and looked really good this weekend. But they mightn't even get a run in a semi-final if they can't ride that boat and get back into it here.
Mate, big whitewater in the background as our 2 leading boats, Lawn Edge and North Cottesloe, bounce over the back bank.
Oh, you can see the girls there, Verity, Lucy, Spency. They're working, they're trying their best. Spency's back in. They've got a lot of work to do here, Donny.
They do, and they've got to gather their oars. Doesn't appear to be any broken gear there, but as long as Torquay is still sitting in the break, there's still a chance here. Torquay unable to go, sets pounding through. Scotty Tannehill's got him held. Palm Beach facing in the wrong direction here.
Mate, it's not over till the fat lady sings, but she's doing a vocal warm-ups at the moment, I reckon, for Palm Beach.
Well,
as we say that, Torquay's back shot again.
Yeah, Torquay not going anywhere, not taking the advantage here of having a boat upside down beside them. Spency is bouncing his way back in, 3 rowers in the boat. Torquay on your screen here, looks like they're going to have a crack. No, he's not. He's pulled them up again, and why wouldn't you? No point in taking a risk here when you've got the crew of Palm Beach back on the beach.
So we'll try and recap you there. What we're looking at is Lawn on the left-hand side have got out clean, as well as the North Cottesloe, the stiffs, on the right-hand side. But action aplenty back on shore. Torquay just creeping into the screenshot there. Looks like they're going to make a run for it and get out clean. And poor old Palm Beach, the Patriots, are back on the beach.
Yeah, just gathered themselves now, mate, and they've just jumped in and started again off the shore, just off camera. You won't be able to see them.
They've got some work to do here, and they basically have to hope and pray that a big set comes through and wipes out one of these other crews.
Big upset coming here, mate, if Palm Beach get knocked out of this one. One of the favourites for the title. But this is a super hot heat that we're looking at.
Torquay on screen.
Scotty Tannehill, he'll be talking to the girls. He'll be just saying, look, we just got to keep it together here. Listen to my calls on the way back in. Conserve your energy.
And that's the Northcott boat now we've just flicked over to. You can see them just very casually making their way into a position where they want to have an attempt at what one would suggest a smaller wave. They don't want to risk it here.
They're sitting a long way out. Palm Beach again. Palm Beach, Spency, and over again. 2 rolls in a race for Palm Beach. You can't see them on the screen, unfortunately, but Palm Beach have rolled again. And here we go with our 2 leading boats. They're going to have a crack. Green swells coming behind them.
There's the finally got the Palm Beach girls on again, and you can see they've gone over twice in one race. What are the odds?
Yes, mate, and if I can use one of Griffo's sayings, they're in more trouble than the early settlers. And bouncing around there in the break, Spency trying to ride it. The time limit's going to beat him now anyway. There's no way you can roll twice, get it back together and complete the course inside the time limit. And here come our crews, our 2 leading crews. Jeff Matthews, Lawn Edge, #1 ranked crew in the country coming across. And then our friends from the west, North Cottesloe, down that one safely across that bank. He's got the crew sitting back, nicely trailed. Well done, Northcott.
Yeah, no rush to get back to their seats here. They can just nurse that over the line, safe as houses. But, mate, the big story out of that is Palm Beach, who are a really, really fast crew. And to be fair, haven't had a great deal of luck in championships events over the last few years.
No, Spency rowing in his own boat, the boat named after him, the Peter Spence.
And they've really come unstuck twice in the one race. Would you believe it? Torquay still nursing at home here to grab that 3rd spot.
Yep, Scotty Tannehill just needs to take it easy coming through the back here. Not much on offer for him. He's having a look and he's told the girls to go. back through their gate can.
That coming onto screen there now, you can see the boat at the top left of screen. That's the Torquay girls as Palm Beach nurse it back in without any rowers, and they Spency just topples over again. Yeah,
they go over again.
It's a tough day out. We're going to cross down to the beach with Renee. He's got the Lawn girls.
Well, it was devastating to see Palm Beach out there. You wouldn't be the very best, but you certainly shown it. The crew from Lawn. You had one girl who didn't even start out of the boat.
Yeah, one of the girls broke her foot at our state titles.
The blue and white colours, they're in and away. A bit of a bubble straight on the boats there. They should be able to pop up over that. No dramas at all. Bottom of screen, that's the Currumbin Krakens crew. Mona Vale on screen now, just powering through that.
Yeah, they are. Top of screen, Torquay Pirates look to be a length or so in front. Great start by them. And right next to them, South Curl. They're probably the two main crews to watch here, but they've all caught up easy.
Now, crews of all... a few crews here have decided to pause, as we've
one
seen.
crew's going, and it's Torquay.
In Alley 6 have decided to roll the dice and go
it's
for it. It's worked so far.
They're out of the first bank, let's just say that. So the Pirates are going to get over one last massive one. There they go.
Ooh, vertical, but safe for now.
Torquay are the only crew out. So the Pirates, Furon, you'll love that one at home. Scotty's out with the boys.
You can see them there at the top of screen in a bit of clean water here. They've still got the back bar to deal with. But they rolled the dice and it's worked for them on this occasion.
The boys, so here we go. So what's happening now, Drew, is all the other 5 boats sit and wait. And they might all go at once, but we just know what the bank does here. It'll break in certain different spots and some alleys might get out.
Okay, can we pop back to the drone there? It'd be great. Here we go. 5 boats, 2 spots available. 4 spots available.
Yep.
A little bit carried away. Yeah. That's why we've got our man Donny C just checking us.
They're all going bar South Curl.
Here they go, they're off. They've decided to go for it. Currumbin, bottom of screen, just making their way slightly north now, and they've picked a good spot of the wave to get
South
through.
South Curl are back. They've been hit hard, mate.
Yeah, South Curl, top screen, have been shot back. That's really going to hurt their chances, as have the Maroubra Dirty Dogs, it looks like. No, sorry, that's the Northcott. Yeah, the boys. If they can gather themselves here, they might still be a chance. Plenty to follow, to come in this race. Mona Vale Black, top of screen, and Currumbin, bottom of screen now. This is your second and third positions. Of course, Torquay well out and turning the can as we speak. Lines of surf rolling through. They're going to go over that green. No dramas at all. Grab and go off the back of that.
And Scotty Tannehill, mate, has turned the cans and he's on his way home. Not on screen here now as we see these boats going out. Just at the top of the screen there, and Aaron's got a bit excited, mate. He's dropped the mic over to me and he's gone to watch the old man row in here.
Don, good to have you back in here. Yes, of course, Aaron's father, Scotty, is sweeping the Torquay boat, as we can see it making its way back to shore at the top of screen there. Fantastic footage. You can see the boats making their way out. Now, all boats out clean. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing one, and that happens to be...
There's Torquay on screen now, just coming back into the wave area, and Scotty won't take any chances here. He's having a bit of a look around. Tell the boys, yeah, let's go. Let's have a crack. There's a big swell behind him.
Well, you can see that building, can't you?
Don't want the ego to get in the road here, Scotty.
That's a wall of water. Yeah, there's plenty of racing still to be done today. There's no need to take risks when it's not needed.
He stopped the boys there now. That whitewash has just come in a bit of deep water now before it hits onto the second bank, and a good move to pull them up there. There's Mermaid on your screen now in second position, rowing back in, just running the top of that one. You can see the other boats turning the cans there. And the waves, they can work these and get some good runners out of these waves now. Again, as the tide drops out, you can see at the top of your screen there. Drew, help me. Who's that, mate?
Mate, that'll be that'll be the Northcott boys. Yeah, the boys coming down the front of that wave, the white and blue boat.
As Scotty Tannehill brings it into the shore to take out first place and qualify through to the second semi. Well done, Torquay. And there's Torquay. Mermaid rowing down onto this one. He's called them back.
Well, we're back to the Torquay boys. Got that knee taped heavily, the left knee. Scotty's had a few issues with that over the years, but he seems to be moving about all right now.
I think the adrenaline will be doing enough to numb the pain of the knee at the moment.
Absolutely, mate.
And there we are
there.
on the GC. Is there a bit of a better back of house venue
for the Australian titles.
North Cottesloe away. Here they go, a little bit slow the first couple of strokes, but gaining a bit of purchase now. And the boat's flat, and they're making really good progress out to sea. Well done.
Yeah, on the wider shot here, mate, some bigger swells down the right-hand end, down the ends of alleys 4, 5 and 6, where Northcliffe are. And Coleroy, I think that is down there as well. But the crew that's done a bolt out at the moment is North Cottesloe. He's having a red-hot crack here, and he is going to get himself out through this break. One more to beat, but he's there.
Absolutely.
And the other crews have all stopped and still sitting inside the bank.
Northcott there, you can see them out on screen. They've just gone for it. Coogee have copped it.
Up and over.
Tombstone. They're going for a swim, the girls. They're going to have to rectify that and get back up and running.
Yeah, that was pretty ugly. They caught themselves there on a wave, doubling up, double suck, double punch there. The girls are out of the boat. We've got the IRB and water safety right there on top of them, having a look at them.
Oh, that was the sucker punch. Coleroy, poised waiting. They don't want to suffer the same fate. Northcliffe going for it, and the just at the top right of screen now, you can see them sneaking out in alley 6. They fancy themselves for a bit of clean water here. Northcott getting a bit vertical right out on the back bank, but they're over, and they should be in the clear now. A clear first, looking to book themselves a spot in the semi-final.
And Drew, we've got 4 boats out here now, mate. We've got the DY crew, the Torquay crew, North Cottesloe leading us, and Northcliffe have snuck themselves out down in alley 6.
So that'd be 5 boats left in it, 4 spots on offer.
Coleroy with all the work to do. Coogee pointing in the wrong direction, pointing back into the beach. Only one of the rowers in the crew, and there's Northcott.
One of the rowers in the crew just fixing a wedge up too. In a precarious position.
I'll leave that one alone, mate. And they're still bouncing there. There goes Coleroy, bouncing over the back break, and Northcliffe. Forward they go, punching through it.
They've
burying
been
the
sucked back
sweep.
as well.
Keep it up right there, girls. Damien Highside, he calls for the crew. And that's opened it up for Coleroy to come back into 4th into the qualifying position. And around the cans they go. There's North Cottesloe is around and heading back for home in our leading spot. There's a bit of action happened back there. Coogee we're looking at there now. Still mucking around in the break. Haven't been able to make it out. Facing in the wrong direction. We're still missing a rower out of the bar. No, we've got 4 rowers there. There's North Cottesloe, the sweep, turning around, having a look. Mate, you've got plenty of time here. You don't need to rush this.
No, he can nurse this back in, and it looks like they are. He's having a really good look there, seeing what's coming. Coleroy passing the other way of the red boat.
Yeah, and you just saw Northcliffe sneaking back out there again as well after copping that heavy whitewater on the back bank. And here's North Cottesloe in screen. Leading, looking behind. Is he going to have a crack at this one? He is. He's called for the girls to lift it. And here it comes. The rating comes up. Girls are digging. Running along the top of this one. Working it nicely. No mistakes here. They're not going to pull down it. They're going to run. Sweep has another look around. What's behind? He tells the girls to keep rowing.
Yeah, you want to probably want to. Oh, he's in a bit of a interesting spot there. I think they're going to just
snuck up beside. So we have Torquay sitting in the middle break, along with North Cottesloe. Both crews now rowing for it. Scotty Tannehill in picture there of Torquay. So we have Torquay, North Cottesloe, and there's Torquay down over one. Level it out, girls.
Oh, look at Scotty just getting sideways.
Oh, good skills there from the sweep. Not the best comebacks from the girls. And there's a nice shot there of Coleroy coming through from the back. That's on the back bank. They're in the 4th position, qualifying, and we've got carnage. Torquay's over.
Torquay's over.
This has opened it right up, and that's North Cottesloe coming into them. I think Scotty Tannehill's going to have a word to say to the officials about that one. And coming over the line now, North Cottesloe, but in front of them just off screen, we've got DY crossing over. North Cottesloe coming over. Torquay upside down 30 metres from shore. They need to ride it.
So DY are home and hosed, bottom of screen. Northcott are home and hosed. Torquay are upside down, but they're still in it. They're still 3rd at the moment, and you've got Coleroy breathing down there, Nick.
On your screen here now, Northcliffe are having a crack for that last remaining spot. Damien Claypan leaving the girls in their seats, comes down a small one. He's having to work hard here. Look at these girls. from Torquay, trying to get their act together and get themselves over.
Northcliffe are going to sneak through again.
There comes Northcliffe, Damien Claybrand pushing hard on the sweep oar to keep the boat straight. Well done, the girls. Oars on the water, trimmed up. Nice boat work there from the Panda Power boat of Northcliffe. Damien Claybrand lifting up there now. And here we go.
Coleroy rolling the dice. They're going for it. And they're coming in on Torquay, who have finally righted themselves and are trying to get over the line. I don't think Coleroy are going to get there, and Torquay will.
Comes up.
Oh, they're in. Okay. There we go. We'll come back to that. Off and away. That was the Torquay crew, left-hand side of screen. Got checked there a little bit. These three crews here have got away pretty cleanly. They've got a boat length on Torquay as it stands now.
So Torquay zooming out of Scotty Tannehill, calling the boys forward. There's no reason to stop at this stage. The other crews down the other end have stopped. All three of them have checked, but not Scotty. He's going for it in alley one, just out of your screen. You can't see it, but Scotty Tannehill has stolen a march here. He's picked it. He's absolutely picked it, and there he is, and he's off and gone. That sliding his boat a little bit north has paid dividends to him. The other three boats unable to go. Two Palm Beach boats in front with Mona Vale separating them.
Palm Beach copping a bit there on the nose.
Oh, Mona Vale as well.
That was the Palm Beach Peppers and Mona Vale as well getting back shot. You can see now the Palm Beach, that's the Protractors copping one as well.
Oh,
so these three boats are going to be locked in a tussle here for the last two spots, given Torquay's out and about. But they're not a lock either at this stage. Okay, the Palm Beach Peppers from New South Wales, they've gone now. They've gone with it. Mona Vale still going backwards, and the other Palmy crew going backwards as well. So Torquay Pirates out clean. Palm Beach Peppers from New South Wales out clean as well, but those two crews are now hitting the back bar.
Wow, broken oar there in the Mona Vale crew. That's nearly game over for them, unfortunately.
They've had to turn around and go for home. There's not much they can do there with a broken oar.
Yeah, and there's Palm Beach making a charge for it now. No, it's not. Sorry, that's...
Palmy, you're right.
Yeah, at the back bank, but we've got another Palmy crew on the edge, and is he going to commit suicide here in a second? Bang, boof, up and backwards. There's no need for it. You've got a boat heading back to the shore, and you're just going to keep pushing out under this lip. Wow.
Oh, they've got another one screaming down on them as well. That's ugly, and they're over.
Okay.
Wow, that really opens it up for Mona Vale, who've gone back to shore to get some fresh equipment. Okay, back on with the Palm Beach Peppers, who are out in second place, and you can see the detriment the surf can cause. We've got Torquay out at the turning cans, then these guys, the Palm Beach Peppers, making their way out as well, and we've got two crews right back on the shore, licking their wounds.
Yeah, Mona Vale gathered themselves together and coming back out. There's Palm Beach trying to get their stuff sorted out here. And there's Scotty Tannehill and the Torquay crew heading back to shore. They're comfortable. Nothing silly to do here, Scotty. Get them home, mate, and you're in an Aussie final again.
You get the sense there they've dialed that down to about 30 or 40%. I don't know how much Scotty will be liking that. Either they're going to ramp into that a little bit more now, and as a bit of water comes under them.
Palm Beach Peppers there, same deal. They've got plenty of time. Nothing silly here. Aussie final coming up, boys, if you can just get yourselves back to shore safely. Little runner there. They're going to milk this one. The rating comes up. You can see it there. They're coming a bit quicker forward, hands quicker. Palm Beach.
Palm Beach Protractors just still up against it out in alley 4. Mona Vale have snuck their way out now. Just as a bit of an update, they will might come into shot here as this Palm Beach Peppers cruise past them. There are Mona Vale going out to sea in third place. So basically half a race length behind Palm Beach crew.
Palm Beach Water Spiders, get yourselves together there, boys. Strokes in together. Here we go. Are they going to trail? Yes, they are. And they're going to drop down it. And they've pulled themselves up into equal first position, Palm Beach.
Oh, that's come around there slightly. It's not going to affect their overall chances, but they would have liked to come in straight. You can see Torquay just nursing it back to shore. Well done, the boys. They've booked themselves a spot in an Aussie final, under 23 men's. That's great.
There we go.
And the Palm Beach Peppers are going to do the same thing in only a few moments' time.
And out the back there, if we can zoom ourselves back out to the back there, we've got Mona Vale heading for the turning cans now for that last qualifying spot.
And these forearms, I saw you've had a few races so far this week.
Yeah, I think that was our 7th for the weekend, and yeah, absolutely knackered. Only one more to go though, so.
Your team are pretty tight-knit. They've been together for quite a while.
Yeah, so this is our 4th season together with 3 of us, and our bow seat Steve's been with us for 2 seasons now, so we've come together quite well.
Starting to get pretty tough out there. Once you hit that second bank, it's almost like quicksand, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. We got past the first break and nearly got sent back when we got to the second, so it was a big challenge, but we got through it.
All right, well, I'll let you go hydrate and get ready for the rest of the afternoon.
Thank you, thank you.
Thanks, guys.
As a Tannehill just stealing a bit of screen time there, shaking the hands of the Torquay rower. He's a fairly serious young man, wasn't he?
Yeah, mate, he was. Pretty, got his game face on.
He did.
No doubt about it. Well, he's excited. He's in an Aussie final.
Good head of hair on him too.
Yeah, I wish I could say the same about myself. The Torquay girls, they've done some great things recently. Only 2 or 3 years ago with the Australian representative team. They're off and away. Bit of a rough start for Avalon Beach. Pretty bumpy little section there. They've gone through top of screen. North Cottesloe Stiff's got a good run, as have the Talabudra Kalus. Bottom of screen, Ali 1. Torquay on screen now. D pulling there in 3 seat, giving it her all.
Yeah, you've got to go now. There's big sets coming at the back. If these crews can just get themselves over. Torquay's caught one. Torquay in
one
danger
building here.
here.
Tally's going to cop that. As a Torquay, on screen Torquay, a boat full of water, getting shot back slightly.
Oh, Torquay
out of
getting
it.
the worst of it, but...
Oh, no.
Oh, look, this is ugly for Talabudra.
Talabudra being turned over. That's unbelievable. Oh, wow. That brings Torquay right back into it. But, Talabudra, would you believe it, mate?
Yeah.
I'll give you permission to talk about your club now.
Well, what they need to do is keep their heads here. They've still got Torquay sitting here beside them, not gone out yet. They need to get back to the boat, make sure they're all okay. Safety first, obviously, but they look like they're all there.
Yeah, all 5 of them are there, and they're gathering themselves, but you can sort of almost feel the disappointment from here. What do we do? You know, is it worth going back out?
Not a whole lot of urgency. Torquay back shooting there beside them. Come on, girls.
Mind you, if they can true their boat, that's right. There might be a spot available here. Torquay getting a rough run as well.
Let's see a bit of urgency here, girls. Let's get this boat turned over, facing the right way. Get the pumps operating to get the water out of it. They're now bolting to pick up their oars. Man, that boat is pretty deep, though.
Yeah, it is. It is. That suction's pretty hard to get over.
Yeah,
all right, Torquay's still got a lot of work to do.
And we'll stop talking about the 2 crews out in front. They've cleared it, and one of them just bounced over the back break there. The Avalon Beach crew bounced over a massive wave at the back.
As of the Northcote Stiffs. So the guys out at sea haven't got completely clean air as yet. You can see them now coming up over a big wall of water. Probably got clean air now. Hopefully they haven't jinxed them.
Torquay is away now, leaving Talabudra upside down on the beach. The swoop, Gary Williams, trying to up the boat on his own, but there on screen, Scotty Tannehill turns round. Girls, we're out here.
Yeah, had a good look there, Scotty.
Yeah.
Seeing where he's at. How he has to play his hand now.
Yeah, he's looked over his shoulder to see that Talabudra still haven't left the beach. He'd be telling the girls, look, we're good here. We just need to qualify here. Talabudra still back on the beach.
Oh, wall of water coming for Torquay. That's not on screen. We'll keep you updated with that. They should be right. Okay, we've got Avalon Beach, the pizza boat coming into the gate can, and then Northcote as well, the girls from WA. That's first and second on screen. Avalon spinning around and going for home. 3 spots available, and currently we've only got 3 boats going to sea. Talabudra licking their wounds on shore here after really copping a nasty one and getting turned over. Northcote going around the can. Let's see what's going to happen from here.
Yeah, I think the clock's going to beat Talabudra, even if they got their act back together again and started heading out now. I don't think they're going to beat that time limit. So here we go. On screen here at the moment, Avalon. What a great outing for this club. The pizza boat, seeing it coming in first place.
Bit of a run there.
Yeah, nice work there from the girls.
Rowing with round Rolex, you can see sort of over...
they over-pitch the oars at the catch.
Right.
Yeah, they don't drop them in square. They roll the oar over in their hand and find the level of the water as they pull it through.
Yep, and now a bit of water coming behind them. So they're going to up the rating here. The bow of the boat's going to go down, and they'll probably get a good run out of this, and they might even get down it.
Don't think so, mate. But looking at
It's
it,
just fattened up slightly,
yeah,
hasn't it?
into a bit of deep water through the cans there.
Yeah, they'll get the
girls.
double up though. One coming behind it, another little shoot.
And there's nothing there. If the girls can keep themselves rowing, there's no monsters coming behind them. No assistance. They're going to have to row themselves across the bank. He stopped them there. Don't know why. I'd be, thank you.
I'd
Keep
be getting
rowing.
out of there if I was him. Yeah,
You're in-
dangerous.
You're in the
Little
dump zone.
spot, that's right.
Yeah, and he's pulled themselves away. And here comes North Cottesloe now, rowing themselves back into the back of the second break. They've stopped. Plenty of time. No need to panic here. There's Avalon. They will eventually square themselves up and get themselves to the line. North Cottesloe here, rowing to the line. You can tell our tide's really dropping out now, Drew. Look at all that sand.
Yeah, it's really churning it up, isn't it? Yeah, you can tell when we said there before about Avalon, he should, get out of that area. You can really tell where it starts to churn up, and that's the start of the sandbank.
Yeah, Tullabudra just on the shore here have just turned themselves around. They're going to turn around and have another crack. Might be too little too late for the girls from Tullabudra. They're on the edge. I think it is going
to be too little too late, Donnie. We've got two boats across the line now. North Cottesloe on screen, and Torquay not too far behind them. They've done pretty well there to make up a bit of ground and get that back. So that's the first three boats through. The second three boats through in the open women category.
Yeah, you can probably tick Torquay. They haven't crossed the line yet, but they're in absolutely no danger. Sitting in their seats, rowing towards the line. Tullabudra have finally admitted defeat, pulled the boat back off the line. They're not going to have another crack.
Okay, folks, we're down now to the under 23 male final Australian Championships here at Broadbeach. And in LE1, we have Palm Beach Peppers, and the crew is Marcus Green, Alexander Polly, Dougal Shannon, and Harrison Tute. And they're swept by Stephen Cox. In LE2, we have Torquay Pirates, and the crew is Stephen Christophe, Manning Gratwick, Davis Kentilge, and Jacob Morgan, and they're swept by Scott Tannehill, Torquay Pirates. In LE3, we have Currumbin Krakens from Queensland, and the crew is Gabriel Hanma, Jess O'Neill, Bill Plastis, and Zachariah Thompson-Smith, and they're swept by Lyle Clark. In LE4, we have Northcliffe Hurricanes, and the crew of Lachlan Becker, Joshua Bunny, Declan Comford, and Lachlan Weston, and swept by Damien Claypan. In LE5, in the under 23 male, we have Allura, and the crew name is Allura, and the crew is Patrick Bird, Lachlan Hill, Luke Hurtis, Aidan Martin, and they're swept by Michael McBain. And in LE6 of the under 23s, we have Mona Vale Black Mambas, and the crew is Jared Cowper, Jordan Gretsch, James Meadows, and Corey White, and swept by Kai Cooper. Those crews will be making their way down to the line.
Okay, pretty poised. You can see Scotty Tannehill in the yellow top boat, bottom screen there. Once again, he's just come north as far as he can.
Yeah, pushing down on Palm Beach there. Gun must be up.
In the semi-final, like guns up, ready to go. And they're in. Okay, pretty crisp stuff there from Torquay. I was watching them, as were Palm Beach. On screen now, that's Northcliffe, the Hurricanes. Punching out through the waves. Palm Beach look good, bottom of screen. over a little bit of white water. Torquay as well. Pretty clean now from all of them. You can throw a blanket across the field rather.
And this is the stage the sweeps need to have a look. Am I going? Yes, Palm Beach in alley 1. It is going, and they've gone up and over, and they have cleared it. They're away.
Torquay copping that, getting back shot, and Currumbin also. The Currumbin Krakens, that's Lyle Clark, who's just won a gold medal only 5 minutes ago.
Bush, alley 2.
Not the best start for him. Oh, Torquay again getting back shot. This is... Oh, you'd almost have to put a line through them now, unfortunately for the boys. Really rough start, but on screen, Palm Beach making a fist of it. Bottom of screen.
Yeah, and then we've got Currumbin Crankets still back here in the shore as well. They're yet to make it out, but our other crews that are out, Northcliffe Hurricanes, Allura and Mona Vale Black down in alley 6. On your screen at the moment, we're looking at Palm Beach.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's a 4-boat race as it stands, but with Palm Beach being on the complete other side of the arena, they might get dished up completely different conditions.
Yeah, the surf's going to play a role here. You won't get an even wave across those 6 alleys. We've seen it today that it can vary from alley to alley, let alone spread out over 6 alleys.
That's right. Allura just got a nose ahead, and they just snuck across a little bit of green water, and the boats on their flank copped the white, which has halted them even more so. So Allura now 2 to 3 boat lengths ahead. You can see the blue boat there, Wilco at the helm, powering out to sea. Palm Beach also doing the same, bottom of screen, looking good.
Yeah, these crews would have raced themselves all year at New South Wales. Wilco, I think, are the current New South Wales state champions. Don't quote me on that, but certainly the ASRL champions. And Wilco's going to drag his crew out now, heading in towards his gate can, but he's being hotly pursued. It's a race of 4, as you've mentioned, mate. Northcliffe there on the left of your screen. Damien Claypan in the crouching position, talking to his crew. He's coming up to his turning can as well. And here comes Palm Beach. In they come on the red and yellow.
Yeah, there we are. Pretty neck and neck into the can turn, to be honest. Palm Beach hugging the turn nicely. Well done. Probably took an extra stroke than they would have wanted, but given the up and down conditions out there, they'd be very happy with that. Neck and neck still.
Yeah, probably Wilco down in alley 6, down at the top of your screen there is the crew that's running there. He's running away. He's put boat lengths on them. He's lifted, and the boys
they're going to get down that.
Or
they've gone sideways.
Or in the air. That's not a good look.
And that's before the gate cans as well. That might throw them off course slightly, and they might have to move obliquely to get back through their gate can.
One coming up for Spency here at the bottom of your screen now. Palm Beach are going to get it late as well. That's not great. Northcliffe, middle of your screen. What are they going to get out of it? I think they're going to drop off at Spency. Looking well.
Torquay, they're going out to sea. And yes, we can see that's right. Palm Beach Peppers milking that for all they can. They're on it, they're down it, they're just making sure they're staying ahead of the wave, doing all they can to help out the sweep before they get into this sort of a little bit more danger-filled bar here.
And Coxie, we've been calling you Spency. Apologies, mate. Coxie, job well done, mate. You're heading for the line. You've just got to hold it together here and get yourselves over the line for the gold medal. Bit of action happening in behind as well.
They've just dropped off the back of that wave. They're going to have to get back to their
Northcliffe down and over.
Oh, the Northcliffe boat, they've flipped. Out on the right-hand side, though, Mona Vale is sneaking through, but Palm Beach still got the ascendancy right now. And if they can just hold it and roll it over the line like I think they will, the gold will be theirs, and it is.
Yeah,
Palm Beach, followed by Allura for the silver. It's a bit of a sprint finish there between them and Mona Vale. Oh, Palm Beach have got another gold medal in the cabinet.
Mona Vale claiming the silver down that end. I'm not sure, mate. We'll have to wait for the announcement on the silver medal. Silver and bronze there, 2 boats closing together. But yeah, Northcliffe spectacularly. And now we see Lyle Clark coming over the bank here as well, not on camera. We're watching the celebrations there on camera of Palm Beach. Congratulations. They've had a lot of bad luck there today.
Famous green and white. Look at him getting amongst it there.
There's Coxie the sweep. He's a happy man.
He's loving that, and so he should be. Congratulations to them, under 23 male. Palm Beach Peppers.
A lot of love there, mate. A lot of love on the beach.
Indeed. And good on them too.
And there's Lyle Clark. Lyle Clark bringing in just in behind the Palm Beach crew there in 5th position.
Oh, wow. Geez, Allura probably had the ascendancy out of the cans. They got on that water that was working for them, but went sideways and lost it. And had to make up a bit of ground. I think they've got the... Well, we don't know, do we? I think they got the silver.
Yeah, Mona Vale or Allura for the silver. The boys down the other end will probably give us the tip. We're going to cross down to the beach now, are we? Yeah.
Yeah, 4 years.
Oh, hi, boys, back to back. How good?
Oh, it's been 4 years coming with Coxie. He's an absolute champion. We couldn't be prouder to do it for the club and for him. This is so good, boys.
Better than last year?
Oh, a bit better than last year. We just missed on the final, so absolutely anything we could do once we got him there on the start line. So that was fantastic.
Were you watching the race beforehand, just thinking it was going to be any different?
Oh, we bloody hoped it was going to be different. Ali won, getting absolutely wiped out off the start. So it was fantastic to get out there off the line and be out the back on our own pretty much, and some other fantastic competitors here as well.
All right, well, fantastic competitors, and you guys, congratulations.
The Northcliffe Crankets. We've got Rachel Claypan.
We're going to cross back here because they're underway now.
Yeah, sorry, Zom. Your time expired there, mate. Not quite quick enough, and away they go in the final of the Open Women's Blue Ribbon event here.
Bottom screen, the red top boat there, that's Avalon Beach. They've got a good start, as well as Northcliffe Crankets next to them, the current Australian champions, the all-blue boat, Allura Wilco, of course, been hunting all day as well, but they've dropped back a bit now, just checked by that last wave. Avalon Beach in a little bit of strife down at the bottom of the screen, while Northcliffe Crankets
Are they going to sneak out here, Drew? Are they one to beat? Yes, and they bounce over it. That's going to be a good lead for them now. Damien Claypan will go girls. There's only one other out, and that's North Cottesloe right down in alley 6.
Wow, yes, you're right. This, as it stands, it's a bit of a two-boat race, mate.
Yep. And he'll be letting the girls know we've got a match race on here. Alley 2 v Alley 6, the Queenslanders versus the Western Australians.
Northcott looking good too, at top of screen. Got a bit of clean air out there, and they're going to put the foot to the metal here and try and get a little bit ahead, even more so than what they are on Northcliffe at the moment.
Yeah, sorry, the Northcliffe crew there just bouncing up and down, not getting the best water. In saying that, down the other end there goes North Cottesloe up and over that one. And Northcliffe not getting the best run out here.
See, they got hit by a little bit of water just from one side, which is sort of throwing them sideways.
And again.
Yeah, Northcott getting a slightly better run, but mate, they've worked hard for it, so well done to the girls.
And you've got the current Australian crew in Northcliffe at the bottom of your screen here. They're not going to be beaten easily here. Flat water speed, this crew would probably challenge any crew in the country, but they've got some speedsters down the other
bumpy
end.
ride, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
really bumpy ride for Northcliffe. Northcott making the most of it at the top of screen. They're not getting away with it completely as well. Pretty bumpy up there.
Great skills from the girls. Great skills from the girls there in the Northcliffe boat, reaching out over these chops, getting themselves some good purchase, some good length, and they're moving the boat. Now, here's a bit better water here now, and they're moving up into the turn here now.
Really locking in, aren't they?
Yeah,
good length.
Yeah, great stuff.
Getting some purchase, keeping that boat nice and stable. All right, pretty neck and neck into the turn. Around in 1, 2, 3. They're going to go in now and go together.
And Drew, look at this, wave straight behind them. Straight behind them. Look at this, 2 strokes, and they're onto it.
Oh, they are onto it. Oh, no, they're going to drop off the back.
Oh, he's told them to stop rowing.
And Northcott have gone down it.
Northcott have had a crack at it, and down they come.
Oh, they've gone sideways
and over.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That is campaign over for Northcott. You wouldn't believe it. They went for it. They rolled the dice. They saw the gold ahead of them, mate.
And here goes Damien Claypan and the Northcliffe crew. He let that one past, and we were critical of him for doing it, but he's shown the reason why. Here he is now, safely coming in on the next wave in first place with North Cottesloe stranded with 1 rower left in the boat. And the other crew members from the Northcott crew, they're 100 metres away. There's no way they're going to be swimming back to the boat and getting in there.
You wouldn't have thought they could get that together in time. Northcliffe looking good for back-to-back golds.
Damien Claypan gets the girls back in order, tidies them up. All 4 together, girls. That's the way. And he's called for it too. You can see Damien expressing himself there. We've got the gold medal within our grasp here, and he's got a little wave. He set them up, set them nice here. Oars on the water. All they need to do is get in across the line here, the bow, and they've called row, and he's rowing them to the line.
He's going to row them to the line, and why wouldn't you as well? Allura Wilco coming in second now. They've sort of broken away from the rest of the pack, and they're going to claim the silver by the looks of it. They're straight. Northcliffe aren't, but
Damien's pulling them around back to back. Australian champions, the Northcliffe Crankets.
Look at him go, there we go. He's
Big Damo. He's
up and about. He's claimed it. He knows they've crossed.
What a season they've had. Australian representatives, back-to-back Australian champions, state champions. A little bit of bad luck in the ASRL Open, and there comes Wilco across the line. Grant Wilkinson in the Allura crew for the silver medal.
Yeah, well done, girls.
And probably deservedly so. We've got Torquay, Scotty Tannehill. If I'm calling this right, mate, we did take our eye off the ball at the back there. Scotty Tannehill coming across for the bronze.
It is indeed, and they're going to get the bronze, the girls from Torquay. You can see them now. They're going to come across.
Great backstory there with these Northcliffe girls. Lots of mums amongst them. They had one of their girls, unfortunately, got herself crook a couple of weeks ago. She did the best thing by the crew and pulled out. They got one of their other. That's the lady in the shot there now that you can see. She's the replacement that come in late. Sarah, fairly handy replacement. I'm pretty sure she was up and over. We've got a boat at the back there. DY off screen. Have done a pirouette on the second bank. No one in the boat. But let's not take it away from the moment that we've got here on the beach. The Kurrawa mums, the Northcliffe mums here.
Embracing, they're enjoying that, and so they should. So they should. It's no mean feat at all. And they've gone back to back, which is just unbelievable. As you said, mate, a lot of mums in that crew, and to be able to manage a full training load.
And there he is, Damien Claypan. You reckon there was a bit of bromance going on from me before? There's not, mate, but there he is. He's added to his total of the most successful boat sweep in the country.
It's just incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just whacked another one on there.
It's just incredible. We're going to go down Renee on the beach.
It's very loud down on the beach because I'll let you celebrate in a second. Can I just say how amazing. You had a bit of a reshuffle a couple of weeks ago, but you didn't let that deter you.
No, definitely not. We knew we had something special when we had us four, and then Sarah kindly stepping in at the last minute was a dream. It really was.
How tough was it out there? Quite a few races under the belt today, and to still be able to pull out such a
bad race.
That last one.
I think when we got to the back bank, it was just a go. It was don't think, just go. But it was nice to have one race today where it was a bit kinder to us.
Now, a few mums in the group. Is this a night off for you guys?
We're all mums.
So night off then?
Night off.
So, message home to the kids then after a great race.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks very much.
Thank you.